desolate Nevada highway, trucker Jeremiah Red Harper picks up a mysterious crate labeled Live Cargo. No sender, no recipient, just one warning stamped in faded red: do not open. But the cargo has other plans. It was 3:07 a.m. when Red got the call. His CB crackled with static. Before a voice broke through, old, raspy, genderless. Truck 77, immediate load. Sierra mile marker 202, crate pickup, instructions inside. Red sat upright in the sleeper berth of his Kenworth W900. That was an abandoned route. He pressed the button. You got the wrong guy. Sierra's shut down. Not for this, the voice replied. Then silence. Red frowned, rubbing his eyes. Dispatch didn't sound right. And Sierra wasn't just abandoned, it was cursed. Stories of trucks disappearing, drivers never seen again. Still, curiosity and a fat bonus pushed him to turn the key. As his rig rumbled to life, the desert wind howled like something alive. The desert was an ocean of silver under moonlight. Red rolled up to mile marker 202. Nothing but cracked road and coyote howls. Then he saw it. A single wooden crate sat dead center in the highway. 7 feet long, 4 feet tall. Heavy chains bound it tight, and a rusted lock clung to the side like a barnacle. A manila envelope was taped to the lid. Red climbed down, his boots crunching gravel. He picked up the envelope. Delivery, exact route only, no stops, do not open. Inside was a single Polaroid photo, a blurry image of the crate with claw marks on the inside. He stared. What the hell am I hauling? With great effort, Red hauled the crate into the trailer using the rig's liftgate. The moment it settled, the weight shifted unnaturally, as if something inside moved. Thud, thud, thud. Red paused. Hell no. He slammed the trailer shut and triple locked it. As he stepped away, a soft scratching echoed from within, like nails against wood. His dog, Rusty, growled from the passenger seat. Same feeling, huh, boy? Red adjusted his cap, muttered a curse, and climbed in. The desert was silent again as the truck pulled away, but something watched from behind the dunes. Just outside of Elko, Nevada, his GPS blinked red. Route error. Rerouting. He ignored it. He had the map burned into memory. Then the dashboard lights flickered. The radio let out a static hiss, followed by a deep guttural growl. Rusty barked wildly. And from the back of the trailer, thud, thud, screech. The whole rig lurched to the left, nearly tipping. Red fought the wheel. Not on my watch, damn it! Finally, the road smoothed. But his heart didn't. He dared to check the side mirror. The crate had shifted, and the back door was dented outward. As dawn approached, a figure stood by the roadside, a man in a dusty suit, thumb out. Red normally didn't pick up strangers, but something about this guy felt necessary. He pulled over. Need a lift? The man climbed in. You're late, Red froze. What? The man looked forward. Cargo's waking up. You need help, and I've seen it before. Red stared. What the hell is in that box? The man smiled faintly. Not what, who? And behind them, the crate shrieked. An hour later, the trailer door burst open. The chains lay scattered like toy pieces. Red swerved violently. In the mirror, he saw it. A pale, twisted thing. Human, but broken. Limbs too long, skin like wet paper. It climbed to the roof of the trailer. The hitcher unbuckled, pulled something from his coat. A blade made of bone. You drive, I'll handle the stowaway. He opened the passenger door, climbed onto the truck's side, and disappeared above. For 10 minutes, Red heard the chaos. Snarling, screeching, bone hitting metal. Then, silence. The hitcher returned, bleeding, grinning. One round one. Red didn't ask. They stopped in a town not on any map. Buildings stood silent. No windows, no doors. Rusty whined. The sky above was deep red. "This place ain't right," Red muttered. The hitcher nodded. "It's where the cargo was born." Suddenly, townsfolk emerged, faceless, twitching, mouthing silent screams. They surrounded the truck. One touched the cab. Red screamed as burning pain seared his arm. The hitcher held out the bone blade. "They want it back, but it belongs to you now." Rusty barked furiously. The engine roared to life on its own. Headlights blazed. The faceless melted in the beams. They sped down a twisting mountain pass. The road cracked beneath them. Lightning cracked overhead, though no clouds were in sight. The crate was back inside, reformed, as if it had never broken. "Why me?" Red asked. The hitcher finally answered. "Because you're the last driver who hasn't broken the seal, and the last who can finish the run." "What if I don't?" "Then the road ends here, for everyone." Behind them, hundreds of ghost trucks appeared, rigs driven by skeletal hands, pursuing, wailing, judging. Mile marker 0 appeared. The road narrowed into a tunnel of black rock. At the end, a massive gate made of chrome and bone. Red stopped. The crate opened. From it emerged a girl, maybe 10, eyes glowing like coals. She whispered, "Thank you," then walked through the gate. The hitcher vanished, his seat empty. Rusty sighed. The road behind them repaired itself. The gate closed, and Red's logbook updated, "Delivery complete." Red never took another job, but sometimes he hears the CB crackle. Late at night, same voice, same words. "Truck 77, immediate load." He shuts it off. But deep down, he knows, when the curse need a driver, the road always finds one, and now he's on their list, forever. They say Black Hollow Road doesn't exist on any map, that it shows up only when it wants to, when it's hungry. And the last thing you ever hear is your own name whispered back from the fog. Clay Dawson, a long-haul trucker with nearly 2 decades behind the wheel, was hauling a load of scrap steel from Cincinnati to Jefferson City. It was meant to be a routine overnight job, but somewhere outside of Lexington, the GPS lost signal, and the main road was blocked by flood warnings. He found a side road, a crooked, rusted sign, Black Hollow Road. The letters looked carved, almost clawed. He hesitated, then turned. The fog swallowed him. About 10 miles in, his headlights caught movement. Roadkill, maybe. But as he slowed, he saw the deer's body wasn't just hit. Its spine had been ripped out, the torso twisted like rubber. Behind it, deep claw marks gouged the pavement, as if something had dragged it into the trees. Something massive. 30 minutes down the road, the trailer began to shake. It started as a low thud, then grew rhythmic. Thump, thump, thump. He was hauling steel, nothing that could move. He stopped, grabbed a flashlight, and unlatched the trailer doors. It was empty, no cargo, no crates, only long, deep scratch marks all over the walls, like something had clawed its way in or out. The fog thickened, unnaturally so. It seemed to move, swirl, breathe. That's when the eyes appeared, hundreds of them. High in the trees, too high for deer, too close together for any pack animal. They glowed yellow, then blinked. The shapes moved, tall, hunched, fast. Clay didn't wait. He gunned it. But something ran beside the truck, keeping pace. The outline looked almost humanoid, but impossibly large. A few miles ahead, a girl stood in the middle of the road, white dress, barefoot, long hair soaked with rain. Clay slammed the brakes, but she vanished. Then, suddenly, she appeared in his passenger seat. Her eyes were black. Her voice was a whisper. "You're already dead, Clay." The CB, long dead with static, now came alive. It was his brother's voice, "You shouldn't have come here." His brother had died in a wreck 6 years ago. Then came another voice, his mother's. Then his old co-driver, who had vanished in Montana last year. All long gone, all calling him home. He ripped the radio out. The voices kept coming. Just as the road dipped into a valley, he saw it. The beast, a creature standing 12 feet tall, with thick limbs, horns curled like a ram's, and a face stretched over a skull that didn't match anything human. It stood in the road. He hit the gas. Impact never came. Instead, the truck lifted off the ground, like something had grabbed it, and threw it. Clay blacked out. He woke in the cab, but he wasn't on any road. He was in a dark forest. The trees whispered. The fog moved like it had intent. In the rearview mirror, his own reflection grinned and blinked. 3 days later, Highway Patrol found the truck parked on a dirt trail that didn't exist on any map. Engine cold, cab empty, trailer door open, no cargo, no Clay Dawson. Now and then, other truckers report seeing Clay's rig on dark roads, engine running, lights flickering. Sometimes a driver matching Clay's description is seen waving them down. But those who stop, they're never seen again. And Black Hollow Road still doesn't show on any GPS, but it shows up when it's hungry. And now, it's your turn. Some roads take you home, others take you somewhere else. If you ever find yourself on a road that doesn't show on the map, turn back, because some deliveries never make it.